President Trump, along with Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif and 18 other world leaders, have just signed the Board of Peace Charter here at Davos in Switzerland. This Board of Peace will oversee rehabilitation and reconstruction in Gaza and will make sure that the 2-year-long war in Gaza comes to an end. But the question is, what is this Board of Peace and how this will all unfold? Let me share some details with you which President Trump and his son-in-law, Jared Kushner, shared at the event. So President Trump calls this body as the most consequential body ever. It has come with a lot of criticism, but President Trump is very certain that this body is going to deliver. According to the charter, this board will promote stability, peace and government. And it will have an executive board which will essentially be making all the executive decisions, which will have Jared Kushner, Tony Blair and Secretary of State Rubio. But President Trump will be the chairman of the board. And currently on the stage, we saw 19 members, 20 if you add President Trump to it, including Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif. Only 2 countries so far have declined to join this board, and those 2 countries are France and Norway. And in terms of modalities, for the first 3 years, no country will have to pay that $1 billion fee. But after those first 3 years, they will have to pay $1 billion to be a permanent member of the board. Apart from the board, there was a Gaza mandate that was also signed, which is essentially based on the United Nations Security Resolution. During the ceremony, Secretary of State Rubio was also present, and he addressed the forum by mentioning the potential of this board. The exact words that he used were that this board has endless possibilities, and it is not board of peace, it is a board of action. Another important announcement that was made during the ceremony came from Dr. Ali Shaath. Dr. Ali Shaath is the chairperson of the NCAG, which is the National Committee for Administration of Gaza. He announced that Rafah crossing will be open from both sides from the next week, which is a major milestone in terms of ending this war.